All right, here's another one in the series. Now, this building here was originally a Matchbox gas station, Matchbox service station. They in the '60s and the '70s, Matchbox had a lot of different, what do you call it, toys that they came out with, service stations and such. This was one of them. My wife found it on eBay originally, and it was basically just a broken shell, had cracks in it, so it had really no collector value left to it at all. But I liked the design. I liked the upswept roof of it, and at the time, I was just starting out building my diorama, so I was, excuse the sliding around. I got this sitting on a car. Let me try to get that down a little bit here. Okay. So basically, I took this gas or this service station, and if you looked at an original one, you could probably pick out a few of the details and the overall shape mostly, but everything else is totally different. I removed a good part of it. I removed the front of it. This piece right here is off a Mortar Max diorama. They did the American Graffiti, these little mini dioramas, and this one was the diner one. So I removed the doors in front, used that, replaced the worn out plastic that they had that was all cracked over here with a new window. I detailed the interior, added the benches. The benches I made mostly from seats from die-cast cars. When I was doing the conversion for the LEDs, I had to remove the interiors because I had these big batteries that I was putting in them, and didn't have room for the seats. So I thought, well, the seats make good booths. So I made a little section of booths. I made a little counter back there, and then I ended up remodeling it and expanding the room back there. I did cover that in another video, but basically I cut the wall out in the back there, made this room a lot bigger so that we could put the the counter in there. I also have a jukebox and one of Pete's 3D pinball machines. And then I went later, I added the neon wire to it. And basically with this is I reframed it. I put basically a box on the outside of this. Totally boxed this in. The original I think came around like this. And then when I did the rebuild, I went in and actually I cut the wall down from the inside. This had a diner sign from Miller Engineering that ended up going kaput on me. I bought another one, and that one still had the same problem. So I'm working on that issue. Miller Engineering was more than, they were like, hey, we'll replace it, no problem. I said, I think I'm going to hang on to them and experiment with them to see if I can repair them. And those lights are burning kind of dim. The stonework on these is from Nosch, which is a German company that does model railroad stuff. And this is just basically cardstock, textured cardstock. It has a stone finish to it. It has, you can feel the stone on there. It's actually kind of nice stuff. It's pretty reasonably priced. They also have brick. So if you don't want to paint, that's a pretty good alternative. So that is it. That is the converted Matchbox gas station turned into, or service station I think they called it, turned into a diner. And again, there's always things I'm going to be adding to it, different details and upgrades and such. So that finishes this. And then next week I will feature some more. We'll go to the next buildings, which will be the motel and the OK Used Cars. This is the next section that came around chronologically. And in the meantime, please like and share, subscribe. I do appreciate my subscribers, and at the end of this there will be some pictures to look at. So thanks for watching. See you next time.